The city of Chicago never sleeps, its streets buzz with the energy of honking cars, hurried footsteps, and neon lights flickering against towering skyscrapers. Amidst this endless motion, a young boy named Ethan found solace in the simple wonders of his neighborhood. Unlike other kids his age, Ethan had a heart far too big for his small frame. He noticed things others overlooked: the lonely old man who sat on the same bench every afternoon, the stray cat that darted between alleyways, and most recently, a large, weary-eyed dog sitting alone by the curb. The dog's matted fur told a story of hardship, its silent gaze speaking of a past filled with struggle. What Ethan didn't know was that this chance encounter would set him on an unforgettable journey, one of hope, resilience, and a bond stronger than words. Chicago was a city that never rested. The streets pulsed with the rhythm of life, cars honked impatiently, people rushed past, and the towering skyline loomed above like silent giants watching over the bustling world below. Amidst this energy was a young boy named Ethan, whose heart was as vast as the city itself. Unlike most kids, he found joy in observing the little things: the flickering streetlights, the laughter of strangers, and the stray animals that roamed the alleys. One warm spring afternoon, as golden sunlight spilled over the streets, Ethan's life changed forever. He spotted something unusual: a large, ragged-looking dog sitting alone by the curb, its weary eyes filled with silent longing. Ethan's heart pounded as he locked eyes with the stray dog. There was something in its gaze, an unspoken plea, a quiet desperation. Its fur was tangled and dirty, its ribs faintly visible beneath the matted coat. Yet, despite its rough appearance, the dog's tail gave a hesitant wag, as if clinging to the hope that kindness still existed. Slowly, Ethan crouched down, extending his hand. The dog flinched at first but soon leaned in, pressing its cold nose against his palm. A warm, wet tongue brushed against his fingers, a silent thank you for the kindness not yet given. Ethan's parents, watching from a distance, saw the pure connection between their son and the lost creature. Chicago was alive with energy, a city where towering skyscrapers touched the clouds, and the streets pulsed with life. Horns blared, footsteps echoed against the pavement, and laughter from bustling cafes filled the air. Amidst the chaos, a young boy named Ethan found beauty in the unnoticed details: the rustling of leaves in the wind, the distant hum of a street performer's saxophone, and the stray animals that wandered the alleys. Unlike other kids, Ethan had a heart too big for his small frame, always looking out for those in need. One warm spring afternoon, as the golden sun bathed the city in light, his eyes fell upon something unusual: a lone, ragged-looking dog sitting by the curb, its weary eyes filled with silent longing. Little did he know, this moment would change everything. Ethan's heart sank when he returned with his parents, only to find the dog had vanished. Panic surged through him. Where could it have gone? Determined not to give up, Ethan and his parents launched a search. They put up posters with a hand-drawn picture of the dog, asked shopkeepers and neighbors if they had seen it, and checked every alleyway and park. Days turned into weeks, but there was no sign of the stray. Each morning, Ethan woke up with renewed determination, scanning the streets as he walked to school, hoping for a glimpse of those familiar, sorrowful eyes. Even as doubt crept in, he refused to believe the dog was gone forever. Deep down, he knew their paths would cross again. Weeks passed, and just as hope was beginning to fade, the phone rang one stormy evening. A kind stranger had seen a limping dog near an alleyway, soaked from the rain and barely moving. Ethan's heart pounded as he and his parents rushed through the city, the sound of raindrops drumming against their car windows. When they arrived, Ethan spotted a familiar figure curled up near a dumpster. Shivering, his breath caught, there she was. The dog's fur was even more matted than before, her paw injured, but as Ethan called out softly, her ears perked up. Weakly, she tried to stand but stumbled. Without hesitation, Ethan wrapped her in a warm blanket, whispering reassuring words. His parents exchanged glances. There was no doubt now. She belonged with them. At the veterinary clinic, the doctors confirmed that the dog, whom Ethan lovingly named Harley, had a sprained paw and signs of exhaustion but would recover with proper care. Ethan visited her every day, sitting by her kennel, whispering words of encouragement while gently stroking her fur. He brought her treats, a soft blanket, and even read books aloud. believing his voice could comfort her. Slowly, Harley's strength returned. Her once dull, lifeless eyes now sparkled with warmth. Her coat, once matted and dirty, grew soft and shiny under Ethan's care. The first time she wagged her tail again, Ethan knew she was finally home. From that moment on, Harley wasn't just a stray, she was family. And together, they had found something truly special: unconditional love.